There are a lot of reviews out there on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is the newest game in the Arkhamverse from Rocksteady Studios, and you'll be hard pressed to find one that is scored very highly or is a positive review. But why is this? Is this game really that bad, or is this just another case of everyone jumping on the YouTube bandwagon and using Suicide Squad as this week's punching bag? I wanted to look into this myself, and after spending around 20 hours with the game and watching countless YouTube and professional reviews, I think that the scores themselves are a bit off. There are a lot of reviews that say the same thing, that the game's combat is too repetitive, but I would posit that that's the nature of all looter shooters. Borderlands, for example, is a looter shooter that gets very repetitive and also has writing that could be considered a little too cheesy or cringy and rub people the wrong way. Yet there's a lot more positivity with the Borderlands series than there is with this game. I personally have had a lot of fun with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. The game has some of the best facial animations I've seen in a game, which made me feel much more connected to the cast of characters. I would also argue that their banter is on the same level as the Guardians of the Galaxy game that came out just a few years prior, and it reviewed very well. While it's not in the same game genre, I would still consider the writing to be on the same par with the Guardians of the Galaxy game. I think that much of the hate for the Suicide Squad game is getting hate because it's not the game that people wanted from Rocksteady. I think that is skewing the opinions of most people online. And the story, while it might not have been executed perfectly, is upsetting a lot of people because you actually, get this, kill the Justice League in the game. Well, I might not think that the story is perfect or that every character got what they deserve as far as a graceful exit. I don't think this is any way a slight to the characters, and I definitely don't agree with this being a disgrace to the memory of Kevin Conroy, since this was his supposed last performance as Batman, which I'm also seeing is not exactly the case. There might be some more, not in this game perhaps, but I don't agree with that sentiment, and using his name to bash the game, I know there's been some news outlets, I won't name names, that have used that, and I just don't agree with that. I think he did a fantastic job in the game, and from what I've heard from the creators, he gave his opinion to them, and he was really into showing that side of the character. So I actually have high hopes for the future of this game. I know it's not had the best start, but I'm really hoping that it's a slow build because I really enjoyed this game. I enjoy the combat, I enjoy the characters, and with them adding new characters going forward, recently they showed the trailer for the Joker being added, and it's all free to anyone who's bought the game, and there's going to be like several seasons that they're going to be coming out with, each with a new character and new missions and new story elements. And I honestly think that a lot of the things that have upset people about, say, having to actually kill the Justice League, I think that they're actually going to be bringing the Justice League back in, either through Elseworld scenarios or cloning that Brainiac had done. Because I noticed one thing that I don't see a lot of people talking about, but the evil version of the Flash had both thumbs, while the good guy version of the Flash, his thumb got cut off by Boomerang early in the game. So I think something's going to go on with the story, and there's going to be a big redemption arc for a lot of those characters and be brought back in. Who knows? Maybe even one or two of them could be playable. That would certainly be a very interesting twist to the story. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on too long, but I wanted to give my honest opinion on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. This game is not the abysmal abomination that people are making it out to be. I have definitely played worse. There's been a lot of comparisons to Marvel's Avengers, which is perfectly fair. It's a similar story. Not story in the game, but it's a similar type of game. It tried to be a looter shooter, but I don't know, it just didn't grab people. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to give my honest opinion. This game is not the abysmal mess that everyone online I've seen is trying to make it out to be. If you go into this game knowing that it's a looter shooter and that you're meant to grind and all that, you also get 10 hours of a really good, high quality story told by the people who made the Batman franchise what it is. And I don't think this is the Arkhamverse killer that everyone's making it out to be. I really think that they're telling an interesting story, and we're just going to have to wait to find out how it ends. I mean, if you judged The Empire Strikes Back on just how it ends, that's not a very good ending to the story now, is it? It kind of ended us on, that kind of cliffhanger. So we'll see when the Joker content comes out how it starts playing out. He looks like he's going to be a lot of fun to play with his rocket umbrella. And I'm just really looking forward to getting in any new content when it comes out. And I think it says something that it's all free. The only thing you have to ever buy is cosmetics if you want to. I think that says a lot. They're trying to be very player friendly. So I think they're doing it the right way, but they're catching a lot of hate that might be undue. So anyway, if you'd like to hear more videos like this where I give my opinion on things, let me know in the comments. I would love to provide more input on the way the train of thought I'm having on things. So anyway, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.